escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Tell me there's an issue. I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Or maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Why do I have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Or Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before, and I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Stay here on the ground. It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before, and I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before. Or maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before, and I can't tell you why. Maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before, and I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Stay here on the ground. It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before. Or maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before, and I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it every moment. I see you on across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why.
Next, and here we go. Welcome everyone. Hope you're doing well. So, I'm going to explain what happened because we had an episode that got deleted by YouTube. And also because I did some things off camera after that too. So first up, we went and worked hard on the fire bricks, which after meshing the lapis vein, well salty, like mineral sand, and a good part of a second basaltic, and a second lapis. Hello there, Jojo. Hope you doing well. After doing that, we got enough for 5 of these, and they're enough for a 6. And these things are what make us steel. However, one of the big reasons I've been doing this off camera is because if we take a look at the recipe speed for 10 pieces of steel, takes 3,600 seconds. I'll do the maths for you quickly. 60 minutes, so it takes an hour for that to go through. And then if also you can do it through oh, I didn't realize you could do that. Good to know. I typically only use these for steel. I'm looking for in. Oh yeah, that's recipes with that. He wants recipes with this quickly. Yeah, you could do just using charcoal. And that will only take like 360 seconds, which I think that's 5 minutes. But that's 1 to 1. Yeah, this is where all the charcoal that we've been saving up from the blast of the toke ovens is going. And it's why we've been saving up, because we need a ton of steel. And we managed to get just over, or just near 200. Also, you can see I upgrade our fields of plants. I now got wolfsbane on crop sticks, garlic, belladonna, and magicora. We also have berries, these stingberries. This thing I want to get on a full field, but I'll explain how we got here. The highest chance of me getting this onto a full field will be once it's fully grows. Yeah, we got cactus, all the berries, and we got the main purpose of this. I think there's 400 mods in this mod pack, I'm not sure. I know you can't see them all when you go into here, though. Yeah, it only says 48, but I know there's way more than that. In the folder, actually. according to the mod pack folder, there's 233. Pretty sure it's more than that though. But point of these plants is they're basically an upgraded sugarcane. They can give us sugarcane one sticky resin, which we were previously getting from in very small batches. The rubber trees. Yeah, it says 48 in the Curse Forge, but that's not the actual amount. I guess Curse Forge like combines a bunch of them. Or treats some like add-ons, I don't know. Yeah. This was the main reason I was doing all this crap stuff. Though we'll have to be more later because this will be our main way of getting automated resources. But that will be later on when we have actual automation. We also have these stone lilies, which we'll want to get a whole bunch of different variations. I'm doing feedback 3 of these. Use each because they go relatively fast. But you need to have the block under it, so you have to have black granite under the stones. We have to find some red granite for the red ones, and there's a whole bunch of different varieties. Also got more bonsais like the oak ones, but you can't get the same ones. More cactus that I think useless. I don't think anything bad. And we've also got this hemp now. They'll give us just straight up string instead of the cotton. You see this level of the field? This is my attempt at trying to expand this. I'll show you why later. We also have tulips, black ones, roses, dandelion, and there. And basically just stuff for dyes. And got papyrus for paper. And the reason we have all this set so weirdly is you can't just get... You might have noticed when we were doing the stickering, we did not get a single seed from that. And that's because you don't grow these things in the normal way. The way you grow them is crossbreeding plants. So we put 2 crop sticks down. These 2 are crossbreeding. You have to use this plant identification thing. So we got papyrus. Only fully grown ones can do that. XP and LV? What do you mean? Do you mean LV as in the title? Because that's basically a tier on the thing. This mod pack runs off tiers. 0 is Stone Age, no automation, no machines. 0.5 is steam machines. Hey there, Dark Joke, hope you're doing well. We're trying to get into LV, which is at first electrical machines. As I was trying to explain with these crop things though, we basically crossbreed them with it's one plant on sticks on either side and then two between them. And this will either give us the same plant or completely random plants. It's not totally random. As you can see from here, there are set ones, but there's an insane randomness. Like these are 66 pages of what the copper can turn into. Oh yeah, I know the detail. I'm just very confused. And level of violence and its execution points. One little twist. Right. So, that's all those plants figured out. And we'll do more with those once we get things all made. Because then we'll try to get those sending directly into our drawer system. But that will come later. For now, let's see what we actually made. I have got tough quests to claim. Does it mean the ones that have a choice to endow, sadly? I have when we're to get we're trying to get some early game material. Well, mid to late game materials. Early? So I went through some dungeons. And when I had glass, because I made these solar ones, which are better than the steam, the global layer that we're using. Well, not better, but the same. They're just more convenient to my eyes. Right. You have a mask? Guess we can put that away. Not a lot of useful stuff, but we did in some. Alright, so yeah, we got steel. Wrought iron, but that's a bit of a pain, but not impossible. Yeah. So to make wrought iron, we have to make it by the nuggets. Uh, there we go. Then we'll just fill all these up. But we may have enough. Get some creosote going. Then Right. Very glad Crease was so flammable. Right. So we've got that. And actually, let's work iron. Let's switch hard. Should be a multi-blocks. We'll take the iron bearings. We'll be wide that for later. Got a bunch of rubber from the dungeons. Alright. Just put this away. Got a bunch of this dark ash. Plan the temporary things. Wild berries will make a chore for that. So I will be getting to ore berries much more later. Alright. Didn't realize we got so much food. I think we have a third spit thing. Yeah. I can just throw all that in there. Okay. Oh yeah, spawning first. Wait. That's rare. Okay. So, back to this. Windmill. This is no. Never seen this before. Yeah. Not very useful, but interesting. My looking there. Omega Endergrows. Yeah. Yeah, there's a good way to do that. I've disabled that, so thank you. There it is. That's why I'm happy with Steam on it. So I'm gonna need this steel casing. Then we need how much of that? I think actually it might be better if we wait for LD because those are gonna be way expensive. But I do want to get that oven's proof. That's just smelting. Let's take these. And then we just need our good friend the compressor. That will start making us wrought iron. Another buying my instant noodles. And not really with my mouth like you at. That's finished off my ramen. I'm apparently a lot more hungry than I thought. Yeah, so took a big swig of water. Right. Then we need 7 of these for the quest. Why did we not get this? I'm pretty sure I disabled the calcification, so we don't have to worry about that. That's just a line. Dang it. Alright. And we officially get back onto this. Oh yeah, flint and steel. We can go to the nether finally. Let's work on that. Hey, old 16s. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, so... Frickin'... I cannot wait for the LE machines. They're slower than handcrafting. But it hurts how much resources we have to pay for all this stuff. Okay, and then the spring is thankfully cheaper. Yeah, those tiny gears always eat away at my resources. I am a person who loves efficiency. Alright. And we already set the portal, so... There we go. things loaded. Hopefully. There you go. This place has ores too. Diamond break quartz and out of it. We get the bottled moss. That is actually really good. Specifically for hammer, because we made it off of material that we got a bunch from the from my dungeon runs. But it's not an easy resource to get. Before, if we don't have to keep preparing it and using up our cobalt. There we go. And it was bearing us. Right. So much junk everywhere. Right. Now we got the wrought iron. And we put some of this wood stuff away. I don't need that. I'm not using bows on camera. Specifically, I'm going to be doing all the plant stuff off camera because it's just so grindy. It's just a while waiting around for the plants to do something. Nice. Uh, Iron Golden spawn egg would be interesting. But I think we can use those spawn eggs on something in the future. I don't remember what then. Yeah, I'm the exact same. Migrants and Curse Forge. Migrant's my preferred one, as I've just had so much issue with Curse Forge. Right, a guy get extracted, it back gets us into rubber. Coming back to me on how we progress. But really... Oh yeah, I made this work table thing as well. I was recommending specifically for making the fire bricks. Because it just took so damn long. Yes, you basically make this, then that, and then just back and forth, infinitely. Right. So, this bird hub runs in here. We have pistons still, right? I thought there's a quest to get them. Which I'll do because I don't want to craft them because pistons are a headache. Oh yeah, I was waiting on sticky resin black. Indeed, I am another. A more powerful user than you have ever encountered before. Because these are not the first launchers that I've used. I think the first one I think it was called Bear MC. I can't remember the name of it because it was so damn long ago, but I used to use it instead. It was... I actually prefer it to what I currently use, but... they had... I forget what it was exactly, but basically... CurseForge pushed something that made them do an update that broke their thing and they can't fix it. I think they were... CurseForge had something that made it so other watchers could load their mod packs, and it relied on that. I basically couldn't use anymore because of that update. Let's see. Got a bunch of these quests in here. Zon plant, I think, against flesh, which will be nice. Arm bot. No idea. I haven't never gone into forestry. It seems so calm-like, and it's no idea what I got there. Alright. The sound's working fine. Because I just noticed I'm not hearing any of the my tests.
No.
Okay, I heard it that time. I wasn't hearing that notifications for the other things. Weird. Might just be a me issue. I've got freaking 3 printer sounds behind me, so that's probably just distracting me. Alright. So, getting back on track here. Yeah, we need the distractor, which we need all these. And we need the pistons, which I think we can get from these coins. Oh, it's the tactical ones. Makes sense. Sadly, I don't think we can use the sticky pistons. Oh, well, we get tons of these coins, so I don't mind. Alright, have a good sleep there, Jojo. It was nice talking to you. Let's see. Okay, so we just need glass then, and I think we can make everything else. So, I think this will give us the pipes. Ground orientation. Then the fan. And then the extractor. Now, I'm mostly doing this for the quest because when we're in the dungeons, we got a ton of rubber. Let's say I thought we did, but we got a bunch of it, so. That. And it wants it to go from the sulfur things. I guess we can do it. But let's just temporarily put everything away over here that we won't need immediately. Once backpack and our spoilage. I think that's it. But also about to tug blocks. But though, time to mine in the nether. Zap the grid again. We just need to find sulfur. Stupid frickin' plants. Doing this to be safe. These things can be either below or above us. We'll start from below. That seems to be a bit more calm at least. There we are. Alright. Well, let's get that for the quest. I can lava pockets. A Chevron torch. Well, it's not too dark at least. But ancient debris. Slate. Oh. That's pretty big pot. Oh, we found 10 sulfur veins. Alright. Let's just do this. Let's see. Need more pyrites and what? Spalmerites? Kage and Smark want to use them, yeah. Don't forget we are game them. Penance. Um, there we go. I'll just mark this as safer. And I just realized I forgot to mark the portal, so let's go do that. I thought we were just right next to it. Very lucky, because I've actually had really bad luck in the past with nether ore spawns. They can spawn with nothing sometimes. And it can be quite annoying. And portal. And out we come. Nice. Let's just throw some things around. Um, no. Do we have any? It's something I want to make. It, not that version. Just the normal better games. It'll be expensive, but we can make it. Cause what? Just a guess if I'm organizing this a bit. Okay. So. Hello there. I'm Mr. Dio. I'm ready to meet. And it's Mr. 12 gauge that I've got ready for Danny? For Danny's revenge? Although you know, I'm sure as hell giving you that revenge. Okay. So. Gotta try and make 2 of these. And then there was these wheels. God, I forgot these rings are annoying. And not too bad. But now we need 6 of these. Alright. That's what. Where's the wrench? Got a couple wrenches. Making two, so I need double that. Another 6. Adds 2 dollies. So, I want to just move everything over 1. Actually, 2. Actually, we'll just take these out. No. This is stuff that doesn't have a place yet, but will eventually. Alright, so yeah, move these 2 over. And we can remove the stuff that is empty for now. Alright, good night. Thanks there, Jogo. Right. So coal, I'm going to move over here. I'm going to remove these. Put them in there so they can be out. Actually, no, we put them up here. They're made from the coal. Right. Then here, I want to grab the cobblestone and another rat. I do this in order to transport them. So I only have some at room. Alright. Actually, we should grab the smooth stone too. Kia is a bun, catnip act has appeared. Yep. Oh, bears, yes. Happy day, well. Being here as always, I imagine. Okay. Grab our cameras so we can try and listen to the variations. Okay. Anyway. Considering expanding the special message that comes up wherever you appear. I'm not sure I'll expand it to yet. Let's see. I did have more cooking pistons. Right. Just gotta wash our dust. Where did the other go? I guess I never took it up. No, this is single player. I hadn't been back on spotters yet. And then meant to do that, but I just didn't have time this week. Bakia's a bun, catnip act has appeared. Let's see. I might, I'm not sure. It's a bit up in the air right now. I guess we can put debris next to that. It'll be a long time so we expand on that though. And bam, let's bring this over here. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with Svante. I was very confused when that situation exploded out of nowhere. Lots of food coming from these bags, which I'm not complaining. Less food for when we because I eventually want to try and get all the foods eaten. Because if you don't remember, yeah, alright, never explain. And when you eat food, it can give you an extra heart. We're on 2.5 rooms of hearts right now. Based on the amount of food it restores. I think it's a certain amount per, but it's about that flavor. This is all the food that we haven't eaten yet. That's gotta be interesting. Well, it was mostly inactive because there was issue with the mod pack and he was basically re-signing it. And she has now, like, Discord hasn't been that much more active. Alright. Now we get into the rabbit. I just want to see it at a ton of rabbit, which we got from the dungeon. I'm gonna hope and pray that we don't have to make any rubber until we get the stuff that makes it a lot easier and cheaper. Oh yeah, we just get that looked like dolly icon. Can we just get less for that? Oh, there it is. Magic drawer, I don't know what that is. And we're not using barrel bows. They're basically alternative to the drawers that I'm using. which this is one of my favorite storage mods, by the way, is having everything in these bulk storage, easy to look at and grab things. It makes the other mods insanely well. Alright. So, we're going to have to get into wires. Oh god, we're getting into our first check. I forgot about this. Things are about to get 10 times freaking more crafty. Okay. So, it wants us to get a ton of all these wires. Actually, dungeons come to our rescues. Okay. So yeah, this red on ally is actually really annoying. And yet. So, if I remember, we're going to need our wire codes for this. So, I memorize. We do this, that's, and that's. Yeah. First machine we're making wire melt. Well, actually, first machine we're making is the steam turbine, but wire melt will not be far behind. We need more copper. Luckily, we have a ton of it that we just needs to be smelted. Right. And just throw that in so we can get lots of our wrought iron. Okay. So, we're gonna have to also. Oh, there goes our rubber. Uh, wait, how do you get rubber plates? Oh, you just put it in the alloy filter. Okay. So, 3 and 7. And I think I put a stopgap on you with the soft note. Yeah. I just gotta pop out some more bronze, and then we'll get to our wire. Hopefully this is a bit faster. Yeah, this fucking alloy smelter is the most efficient thing ever. Alright. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get into the molds. Alright. And then you take that. And there goes our wire cutters. Great. Let's make wrought iron ones. It's expensive, but they'll be more durable. All we need and a lot of wires for a bit here. Plus they have uses even after you're finished with handcrafting everything. Okay. Fun thing about these domes, shift click them, build them up, and they can be set. Okay. They just need to get fine wires down. Fine. Copper wire. Needs oil. Okay. And we need to make these. Screwdriver. Probably they need at least use tool. I can't remember what it's use outside and crafting tools is. That's how little it's actually used. Alright. Oh, it was 10 cables that we were meant to, whoops. That needs copper. And the, rubber eventually. Not exactly a waste. Oh, we can't even do it anyways. Right, because it's higher tier. Higher tier ones needs different things. So if we want to coat this, we actually have to do the efficient band units somewhere, but that's way later. Okay. So, let's look at what else we'll need for the steam. It's the basic steam turbine. We can actually start working out some of this stuff. About 10 ton of things. Actually, we can make things more efficiently here. Oh. That sure gets a good amount. Right. Then another freaking piece of food. Let's look at something. Oh, it seems like it's going well. I was just looking at the 3 printed gut going. I might see a pair of silk shakers themed around foxes for my mod. He's a big fan of foxes like me. Right. Another time. We're gonna need a couple more of those. That gets us the motors. Right. We can make the soft millet out of rubber now. Wool dust. Alright. Alternatively, charcoal dust. What we can do is just take this cure stuff and make it cure. Use that. Right. Now I want to start saving these. Right. And then we can use sticky resin, which we have started farming. Just get 4 of those. I don't need to clean that, but whatever. Yeah, it's not what I suspect the machine hole. When I stick some steel into the forge hammer. And that should be enough. I'll keep this in our, I think, our hotbar for it to restore slowly. Let's also look at the rotor. Take that, and then that's and then hammer, screwdriver, and final 10 rollers. But Things making sounds. I'm worried. I'll leave it be. Alright. And then we just need wrought iron plates. Hopefully, if we don't rise line the slower, I can make the as a machine that makes it significantly easier. Okay. Machine, huh? Oh, we're gonna need to anyways. So I guess we're gonna have to make. Throw it back in. And then I'll those all down. That's um so we'll inventory space. Apparently did something. Right. And we need them all to fill up, guys. So I'm gonna eat the same 20 new steel. Chuck this all into the smelter. Then yeah, start making some white casts. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So we need to make oh, we got the helper thing. Wait. That's it. Alright. I think I've made one more than I need. Also, yeah, a bunch of that turns into obstinate steroids. Oh, it was just those four? No, I'm missing one. I'm missing the ingot. Alright, how much more do we need? Think that much? I got split between. Where even is the other, is? So we can get rid of a bit of this food. Right. And not those can fish. And there we go. Those are our minutes. We'll take the shape patterns. That's effectively 16 more seal. Alright, so then we got this one little joke. Need some more. This. Can't we just... One. I need ya. Maybe the chisel it into clear glass. There you go. The glass and the ball thing. Nice. And then we just need the vacuum too. Let's see. To actually look at the mobile of this. Matter. LB circuits. This is the first one. And we'll also need circuit boards. Still casing a red light. There you go. That's the end goal. That's what we have in here. Let's make some more rail because we're going to need more of this. Not only that, but it's going to be coming before we get a chance to move to the next thing. Where did the fine wise scout? Did we use the fine wires? Oh, for the resistors. Big deal. Okay. So, But with the extra copper, this probably will be with space. Got more hammers, I know that. There we go. Oh, I guess I've been having issues. Oh, it's not bad. A forge hammer is running out? I guess everything's heading towards the, altar, so... How do you not have enough? I put all the frickin' nuggets in you. Ah, nugget missing. Strange. Okay. It's our wire curtains. Elio is up our entire thing there. Hmm. That means that's attach that. Also, temporarily switch you out. Because we need... Okay, remember what I needed from you. Oh yeah. Mia cuts these wires. Oh, come on. So damn close. Nice. So, let's do that. That. And we got the vacuum tubes. Alright, and then we just need the circuit boards. Which it's wood pulp, which we get from the mortar and wood. And then this goes into a compressor. Alright, yeah, it's full again, so you should be able to finish a full operation. Alright. And then let's see. Yeah, we just need to craft a copper wire. So I can throw this into here. Do 30 of it. And that's enough for one. Right. Isn't it that mortar so we can make some more wood pulp? Which we do want. Alright. And we have no spare pen. Oh, wait. Oh, let's make. Yeah, it's another thing of its. Oh, chat. Make sure we can use this thing if it's done. Yeah. That should give us an amount. Nice. So then we file the invoice. 10. Weld them into a screw. Don't know why that didn't work. There you go. Alright. So that gets charring into more cables. You. There would become circuit boards. Oh. Missing a step. They cut in sticky resin, then we tie it to stick it there. Right. then the last thing is the steel casing. How much we can get from just throwing that into there. Alright. Where did Evan tell us? I took it put right. I ended by mistake. Once. Then just got a C message. Sing it. Yeah, message from my thing on Steam. Fine. Now, to make the these are free. Just need some pipes. Until you want to do some of this with that in advance. Our steam turbine. Welcome to Tier 1. We have been playing for let's see here, and statistics. I have been doing this for 1.926 days of in-game time, and we have reached Tier 1. Alright. This little thing takes in steam and gives us power. I don't remember what we want to use as volumes to start. But I do know we want. This is the first thing we'll make. I guess Japan wires would be a good start. I need to route some of this extra stuff. Yeah, there is just so much stuff in here. Oh, let's still use full solid not. Alright. So for making this, we need 2 circuits. Which means we are going to need a bunch more of this. That's how paperwork. So yeah, we need more resistors. Let's take this apart. I was for more tanks, but we don't need them yet. See what I'm missing here. We're just missing the copper fine wire. We're gonna have to go for more copper mining, I think. Actually, we can steal this. What was the limiting factor there, actually? It was these guys. Do that. Then missing the circuit boards. Then a mix of that. Then we're gonna need 2 tin cables. U4, 8. So 10 tin cables. So then that would be 25 tin. Yes, not some more tin. One of these also smelts into the temperature. I can't find it. We can smell the dust. I'm definitely gonna have to go mining after this, though. Let's see up here. We need that copper. And we also need to run some steel through. And just do that. Guess my friend wants to mess in some more. Alright. And for this, we also need a couple more. This actually should be exactly what we need. Alright. That runs. Is there anything else we need? Yeah, we need the rods. Actually, we have. Or are we out here? Okay. Closing unite. These have to be coded too. And we will have our first machine of the light voltage. Low voltage, whichever you want to call it. Oh, that was not a good sign. That extra one might mean that I overdid it. I don't have enough. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Right. Let's start making that phone. Alright. So, putting on more tin cables. Preferably like a little extra so I can make the actual cable line from this. And there it is. High push, low voltage machine. Alright. That's not great, but cables are now 1 to 2 instead of that crazy ass price from before. Also, we get these upgraded versions of the coins now. Alright. So, Olympia's gonna be our next thing, but I want to get solidly into light phone content before that. There's a lot of things here that will save us a lot of breeze. Watch this. The next thing we want is going to be the vending machine. For this, we have 2 more circuits, pistons, and some motors. It requires melt glue. Yeah, that's another reason that we want to upgrade. Okay. I am tired. I've been very busy, so I'm that much energy. I think we also have a whole bunch of mining I have to do because we're out of copper, we're out of tin. Yeah, a bunch of iron and steel and stuff because that's why I was getting between streams. Specifically, going around skiing that. Let's see here. Do we have the spots for lawns yet? Nope, so those can go there. Thanks, and just doing some quick cleanup of all of our junk. Can go into the randoms. But I'll get type piles that create these. That's for now. We're not dealing with that. Right. I guess nuggets can go above that. They're not like some of the sounds I made from that thing. Right. So, I'm gonna have a specific chore for it. Second commands. Um, that sounds like the apron is finished. Right. Oh yeah, full fives. Springs that we can put somewhere. I don't think I like how I've been doing these because it just feels very arbitrary. Let's just take these out. Let's do something over here. Alright. So rods can go above that. And these are basic components. Just do that. Alright. Actually, 4 should go above plates. Then the thing above that can be for nuggets and blocks. Right. Wires can go on this side. Specifically, let's put vine on that little and then that there. And I'll mirror it. Then springs. Although that might get moved because that's not used all that much. Yeah. So I think I'd rather have let's see. I think blocks actually would be best there. That and then rods. Alright. This can go up here because we're about to have the different variations of the different wires. And that would go here. Sets on first. Okay, then top of that we can have on that. And let's hold our fans. And we can slowly fill that out as we go. Sounds that have I think we'll put this at the start of it. But the vanilla parts, like the these, the redstone parts and stuff, that I'll leave the amber ones. I think I'll put a mold store down here. But enough put next to it. Let's do that one actually. Yeah. Alright. Is that everything that needs to be sorted? For now. I got some charcoal actually. I'm kind of just nitpicking the whole time because I'm like trying to revive my energy, but it's kind of dead. It is. So, yeah. I think we'll end today here. Sorry was so short. I'll try and get some more stuff done between. I think it'll mostly just be well, mostly get that's be my off camera. So I do like doing all the crafting and stuff on camera. But this has been fun. I hope you've enjoyed. Look forward to the Missing Mass stream tomorrow. Take care and goodbye.
And even